What's up, guys? I'm bringing you another MKX breakdown, and this time I'm going to be showing all of Kitana's fatalities, her brutalities, her X-ray, end story, whatnot. And I just want to point out saying that she is pretty much exactly like she was back in Mortal Kombat 9. There's not much changed other than, the storyline wise where she's actually evil, and the brutalities that she's added, that's pretty much it. She's got pretty much the same standard moves that she did back in the MK9. So I'm gonna pretty much show what's new with Kitana. So with her X-ray, can be done a little bit different than what it was in the first game. You kind of have to, you have to be rather close in order to pull it off successfully. It's a 10-hit combo, and it's pretty effective. So for Fatality 1, Dark Fantasy, that's what it's called, you essentially have to be at the mid-range, and you have to hit down, forward, back, forward, triangle. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's actually the same combination for her MK9 fatality. I'm not sure. And then she extends the fans, it cuts off the top of the opponent's head, and a bunch of fingers. Pretty weird. For Fatality 2, Splitting Hairs, it's done at mid-range, and you have to hit back, forward, down, down. Now, this fatality is kind of weird. Like, it's almost pretty much the same setup as the first one, only the opponent is on the ground. Well, except for the hands getting cut off. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, brutalities. For Brutality 1, you can be in any variation, and pretty much all you have to do is hold forward during the final hit, which is a throat slice, which is done by pressing back, forward, and X. So yeah, another easy fatality. Pretty much any fatality or brutality you have to hold forward or up or a shape button for. It's pretty easy. I actually managed to pull this off during a wake up attack, which looked twice as badass. Right there. And moving on to Brutality 2. Brutality 2 can be done in any variation. Now you have to connect 3 rising fans, which is done by pressing down, back, and triangle. So just pull off 3 of these. And there's 3. Now your final hit is the rising blades, which is done by pressing down, back, triangle, and R2. So make sure you have at least one full bar in your special meter, just like that. Down, back, triangle, R2, and just like that. Cuts the opponent right in half in the air. Okay, so Brutality 3 can only be done in the Royal Storm variation. Now this is a little difficult to do because you must reflect one projectile with bounce back. So that's back, forward, and circle. Or no, down, back, circle. And if for the best results, it's best to hold circle when you do that because it lasts until you release it. So just remember to reflect at least one projectile because it can't be a physical attack. And then your final hit comes from the air square boost. So you have to jump in the air, and kind of like Liu Kang's, you have to wait until you're kind of close to the ground and then hit down, back, and X. So basically, Kitana's ass connects with the opponent's face. Just like that. You can technically call that a brutality. A bootyality, or whatever you want to call it. So, Brutality 4 can only be done in the Assassin variation. Now, just like, I think it was Reptile, you have to have your Sharpen ability active during the final hit, which is done by pressing down, forward, circle. So just make sure you do that pretty close to the end of the match, because I can't really tell how long it lasts, because it doesn't really like show a glare or anything. So yeah, down, forward, circle to activate it, and then you have to hit the Assassin Strike, which is done by pressing down, back, and X, like you saw there. Okay, and the final Brutality. Brutality 5 can be done and has to be done in Mournful. Now, why is it Mournful? Because she's basically mourning the death of Jade, which you'll see she actually has Jade's staff as a weapon. So you have to do a glide throw, and you have to guide it to your opponent's head by holding up. So to do a glide throw, you have to press down, forward, square, and then basically hold up so that you guide it towards your opponent's head for the final hit. It takes a little bit of practice, but you know, just Johnny Cage is kind of an asshole, so just like that. And that's it for now, so I shall see you guys again next time.
Kitana found herself walking the streets of a magnificent, shining city. This was Edenia, a realm freed from Outworld, and Kitana was its beautiful queen. This was the timeline unaltered by Raiden. Earthrealm had been destroyed by Shao Kahn, but Kitana had survived Armageddon and united the other realms to destroy him. Long-lasting peace was the result. Kitana awoke from this vision to find herself in the Nether Realm. She was not the queen of Edenia, but a revenant of hell, and she hated Raiden for it.